Hey everyone, I'm Doge Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new monster, Moochy. I am super excited to make this video. I want to give a huge thanks to SocialPoint for giving me the chance to do an exclusive first look on this monster. They have given me all the cells I need to take this monster all the way to rank 5, and the Monster Legends gods have blessed me and have given me 3 slots unlocked. That is awesome. So this monster will be available in a breeding event. And so for those of you watching this video within the first day of its release, know that the combination to get this monster is going to be Moonhaze plus Dr. Watts, and you'll be able to breed Moochy or potentially 3 other legendary monsters. So if you don't have Moonhaze, you can substitute Moonhaze with Zorky, and if you don't have Dr. Watts, you can substitute Dr. Watts with Ondana. So it's either Moonhaze plus Dr. Watts, or Zorky plus Dr. Watts, or it's Moonhaze plus Ondana. So those are the different combinations you can use utilizing the Golden Legends Pass monsters as well as the free-to-play Legends Pass monsters. And so with that being said, let's talk about Moochy. So this is the newest Dark Mythic monster. He's going to be a Dark Attacker from what I remember. And let's take a look at his stats. His power is 5720. This power is a little higher than normal, a little higher than average. It's tied with that of Armor Claw and Blazinger. His speed stat is 4576. This is actually on the slower end. This is the second lowest stat of all the Mythic monsters. It's tied with Armor Claw, Unspeakable, and Blazinger, and it's only faster than Brutalizer and Kothor. And as for his life stat, 53081, this is a little less than average, tied with that of Tremor, Krusty, Froma, Morgs, and Zorky. In terms of his trait, he has the Hardened trait unranked. At rank 1, he has a damage increase, so he's potentially stronger than a lot of the Mythic monsters just because he starts the game off with that damage increase at rank 1 at the start of the battle, and at rank 3 you get immunity to possession at the start of the battle, and that includes corruption as well, so you can't be possessed by any of those monsters that rely on possession. So again, this monster is an attacker, you can tell by that rank 1 skill. And so what I'm going to do something differently that I haven't done, but I used to do with my exclusive first looks. So this is going to be a 2-part episode. The first episode is going to focus on using Moochy at level 100, maybe 110, and then the second part is going to take this monster all the way to rank 5, and then I'll use him at his fullest potential. So I'm doing this because I know that not a lot of players are going to be able to rank him up all the way, so I wanted to showcase how effective this monster can be in a high legendary 4 league, maybe early legendary 4 league at level 100 and potentially 110, because I think it is reasonable that you'll get this monster unranked, rank 1, or even rank 2. And so please let me know what you guys think about that, if you like it or not like it, because in my personal opinion, like, to a certain extent, like, if I'm in legendary 3 league, I realistically should use them at rank 5, because that's kind of the kind of monsters I face, and there's not too much of a difference, because unlike the old monsters, it's not like these monsters get an exclusive skill when they rank up or anything. All that really increases is the stats. So if I'm in like high legendary 3 league, it just makes sense for me to use a high rank monster. But if you guys like the 2-part showing them at level 100 and then at a later level, please let me know in the comments below so I can continue doing that. If not, I will just stick with doing the 1 part at level 150. But anyhow, with that being said, let's talk about these skills. So the first thing we have is Nauseating Slime, which deals low dark damage to enemies and applies physical weakness. This is a default skill, it is spammable. I will say I do like that it applies physical weakness. If anything, you can partner up Moochy with other Mythic monsters that have physical attacks, and those physical attacks will be stronger. This monster also relies a lot on physical attacks. You have Leech, which deals low dark damage to one enemy, gains as much life as damage dealt. Spammable skill that you can always leech away life from the enemy. So I like that it fits the design of this monster. He looks very vampiric. This monster can actually drain life from the enemy and heal himself. Foul Teeth deals low physical damage to one enemy and applies poison. So not too interesting. It's a 1-turn cooldown single poison skill. Poison will reduce the damage output of the enemy by 20%. We have How Big Can It Be? Applies damage boost to itself, doubles its max life, and requires cooldown. So I need to test this. I don't think, well, maybe. It's possible that the damage boost from the evolving trait at rank 1 can stack with that damage boost from the skill, so we're definitely going to test that. Overall though, I don't like the skill. I'm not the biggest fan of buffs that don't do anything other than just buff. And yes, you increase your max life, but overall, I don't like the setup of that unless it was an immediate extra turn or a positive effect protection, something that can guarantee you can keep the buff, especially when more and more Mythic monsters are being released that can remove positive effects from your allies. So far, the default skills I'm not a big fan of. Let's see what else we can equip. Sandworm Snack removes shield from one enemy, deals very heavy physical damage to one enemy, gains as much life as damage dealt. I mean, that is an amazing skill right there. The fact that you remove a shield of the enemy monster applied a shield, and then heavy physical damage. There is no elemental disadvantage nor an elemental advantage to that, to physical damage. And then you, whatever damage you deal, if you deal 80k, you recover 80k. This can make this monster quite hard to kill. Even though his life stat is less than average, the fact that you basically are draining life away, that's pretty awesome. So we're definitely going to run that. Alright, let's see what else we have. Noxious Slime. Deals moderate dark damage to all enemies. Applies poison and physical weakness. So obviously an upgraded version of Nauseating Slime. The difference here is a 2-turn cooldown, 7 more stamina. But I mean, to look at it, it's moderate dark damage, it is poison, and it is physical weakness. So if you landed on everyone, all the monsters' damage output is reduced by 20%, and they're all going to be susceptible to your next physical attack. Not to mention, if you do this against a Megataunt monster, and as of time recording this video, the Megataunt Mythic monster is dataless, who happens to be Earth-based, well, your Moochy has an advantage. So who knows, maybe a rank 1 or rank 2 Moochy using Noxious Slime running Strength Runes can kill like a rank 3 dataless. So that's going to be interesting to test out. Hopefully I get to fight some of those. So Noxious Slime, Sandstorm Snack so far. Let's see what else we have. Feeding Frenzy. Ooh, I love the skill name. Applies increased healing to itself. Deals moderate dark damage to one enemy. Gains as much life as damage dealt. So this is an amazing skill actually, because you apply increased healing first before attacking. So you heal 50% more, and then you deal the dark damage, and then you drain life. So this is the way this skill would work. Let's say normally if this skill was just to attack the enemy, and let's say you dealt 50k, you would recover 50k. But because you apply increased healing first, and then you attack, that 50k, you're actually going to recover 75k. That's pretty awesome. So I like this. You do have to be careful for reverse healing, right? Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, reverse healing on this monster would be the worst thing. So it's definitely important that you have some maybe I guess just if the situation calls for it. Let's say you're fighting a Krusty who goes first and you know has the reverse healing mechanic. Let's say you fight Morgs who can reverse healing. Be careful with all of these healing skills, especially Feeding Frenzy, the increased healing skill. Alright, so right now we have an AoE and 2 single targets. Let's see what else we have. Perfect Hostility. Deals moderate physical damage to an enemy, applies double damage to itself. So here we go. Here's a skill that doesn't do any lifesteal. And what I would say is, okay, so for sure your 3 must-run skills are Noxious Slime, Sandstorm, or Sandworm Snack, and Feeding Frenzy. As for that final skill, I like the double damage because when a skill deals damage and then does some sort of buff, I like that. So the difference between Perfect Hostility and how big can it be is that how big can it be? It's just a setup skill. With Perfect Hostility, you know, if the enemy monster's damaged enough, maybe combined with Relics, you can still kill a monster while setting up for the next attack. And then, I mean, just imagine, Perfect Hostility combined with Feeding Frenzy. If you would have dealt 50k normally with Feeding Frenzy, now with Perfect Hostility, you deal 100k, and with your buff, you recover 150. So that's pretty amazing. So I think the skill set I like right now the most is this. We're still going to test that double damage to see if it can stack, just for the sake of it. The cool things about single target attacks, so all of these are target the enemy. The cool thing I will always say about the self skills, for example, how big can it be, and that's actually only one. The advantage of that is if you were to get possessed, if you're not rank 3, then maybe there's a chance you do that, and instead of attacking your team, you do yourself buff. We also have the ult, Kane Seemed Fine, applies a 3-turn death countdown to enemies and removes stamina. It's interesting that an attacker monster has a more of a denial negative effect ult. I would have preferred some sort of like, deals massive dark damage to all enemies, or even massive physical damage to all enemies, drains life from all enemies. You know, it's pretty much a 100% heal, but I mean, I'll take it. This monster's primarily going to be just single targeting and attacking. So yeah, that is the skill set. Notice I chose not to run the Nauseating Slime. I do like that it applies physical weakness because that would make your physical attacks even stronger, so when you lifesteal, primarily with Snack, you'd recover more life. So this monster focuses a lot on increasing damage output so that you can get more life, which I like. However, I don't think Slime is needed. That being said, again, if you're fighting a Daedalus or something, you can always maybe Nauseating Slime. It's not as powerful as Noxious Slime, but then on the next turn when you do Snack, it'll be super effective against Daedalus and you'd recover a lot of life. So, interesting monster. I like the mechanics. But in a world of extra turners, nor Krusty's being released, Nightingale Raw, I don't know how many players are actually going to be using Moochy, but I also love the design. Alright, let's take a look at Relics. Oh, so this makes things interesting. This monster can hold the revival essence. So even if he dies, he can come back to life. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll give him that. That's pretty cool. And of course, the traps. So anytime my monster can hold a trap, that's awesome because if damaged enough, you can drain enemy stamina. So I'm gonna run Oblation Trap and Uriel's Essence for now. I gotta say, I really like the. I wasn't expecting a Revival Essence. Normally attackers don't hold Revival Essence, so I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. So we're gonna use this monster at level 100 for now, and then I can't wait to rank him up because that 50% damage increase, ooh, guaranteed for the whole duration of the battle. Let's see what kind of damage he can do. In terms of runes, he is your typical attacker rune setup. So we're going to go 2 strength and we're going to go single speed. Because he has lifesteal skills, you can make the argument for rainbow. But I don't know. I don't feel like he needs that extra life. I feel like this ooh, I almost gave him another strength. I feel like this monster, realistically, you want to capitalize on the strength just so you can heal more. So you don't necessarily need that extra life. Because the bad thing about giving him an extra life is that then you take away from the damage output. Although again, like a lot of his skills, he gives himself a damage boost, so then the damage output is going to be increased. But yeah, we're going to test him out at level 100 against some bases right now, and let's see how well he does. Alright, so I'm going to be using this team right now, and the main focus is I want to use Moochy as much as possible. I want him to be my attacker. Realistically, the way you're going to run a team is you're going to have a main denier go first, maybe you have Siamist from the team race, maybe you have Gaidaigo, someone to activate cooldowns on the enemy, and the whole point is have Moochy, he's your main attacker, give him a turn-in so he can attack, so maybe he can OTK, maybe just deal a bunch of damage, and the first bases I see right here is that Brutalizer. He is dark, so dark on dark, that doesn't work, but I do have physical-based attacks. He has skill mirror, so even though he reflects, I can recover a lot of life. So that one's interesting. There's a Daedalus base right there. There's also Gaidaigo right there. So I'm actually going to switch things up. I need a monster like Santerion, someone that can absorb the cooldown activation that is inevitably going to happen. So let's try this out. And these are 130s, 140s, yeah, I don't expect to win this battle, but we're going to see. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Again, I am allowed to play player versus player, however, I'm not allowed to win because that would be totally unfair. So yeah, 15-11. Ooh, they're super fast. Alright, let's see how this battle plays out. So here, we'll go ×2 speed, Eternal Night. Alright, since Heron absorbs it. So always a great combo to partner up with the Megaton monster to absorb your attacks so that your Mythic monster can attack. So I mostly want to see the damage output against a Gaidaigo. Again, this is level 100 versus a level 130. And yes, I am rocking 2 level 10 strength. So Perfect Hostility, 29,000, not a lot. Feeding Frenzy, 38, because it has the elemental advantage. And then Snack, 83,000, that is quite impressive. That is quite impressive. If there was any shield, it would also remove it. And then Slime is 38 times 3 on what's-his-face, on Daedalus. So I'm going to start the game off with Slime. Alright, so Noxious Slime, look at all that damage output, that's nice. It took him almost half. And keep in mind, if he's rank 1, I'll get that damage boost as well. So I'm hoping they finish him off so I can just... oh yeah, Revival Essence, so he comes back to life. I'm going to Churn Transfer into him. And look, now he has that physical weakness. So now let's see how much my other attacks are. Perfect Hostility, 43. And then this is now 61 plus 64. This is 150 damage. Almost. No, 130. 125. And then Slime, okay, so that's the power of that physical weakness. So imagine him at rank 1 with that damage boost at the start of the battle. And we have to go with Snack just to see that damage output. Yeah, 60, 61, dang, that's crazy. That was powerful, that was very powerful. Alright, so Reconstruction, you do your thing. Sandshake, Relics are kicking in. Let's see what Daedalus does. My Oblation Trap kicks in. Cool thing is, like, with Relics, Oblation Trap has 2 uses. If for any reason you don't get to use both of them, as soon as he revives with the Revival Essence, you have that. If you still have a use on your Oblation Trap, it can still trigger, right? Alright, I lost my monster, and I don't think I'll get a chance to res, so that'll be GG on this one. Okay, so we saw his damage output against a strong Daedalus. Again, these were really ranked up monsters. Wasn't expecting to make it a fair battle, but I was curious to see how that would play out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it one more rank just to see how much the power output increases. There's another Daedalus base, so it is absolutely perfect. So let's speed this up. We are now with that rank 1 damage increase, which I think realistically is possible for a lot of players to get them at rank 1. Get that damage increase at the start of the battle. And let's see what a game changer that is. So I'm going to take on that Nor Grakon base just because we have that Daedalus, like I said. Alright, let's click fight and let's see. Let's see my damage output, how it's changed. Let's click fight. Ooh, Grakon went first. I hope that doesn't stump me. We'll see right now. So Grakon. Ooh, I got evasion. That was perfect. Thank you, Ragnarök. Alright, so my monsters are dead. Alright, let's see this. I am super curious. So the first thing we have is Perfect Hostility. So 27,000. It's also 31k shield. So what is that? 58. So Perfect Hostility is now 58. Keep in mind, I have that damage increase. Yeah, I think it will stack with the other damage increase skill. Alright, Feeding Frenzy. 45 plus that 31. Sandworm Snack. Oh my gosh, OTK. So 130 Daedalus, everyone. 130 Daedalus, who has, what is that? 148. Let's say 150 life almost. And then Snack OTKs. That is crazy. And then Slime, of course, 45 times 3 because Daedalus has Megatons. That's an OTK as well. Bam, look at that. That was gorgeous. Oh, wow, that was amazing. I could have also set up... I could have done different things here. I'm going to revive Santeron to absorb all of the attacks from the enemy, and we'll go from there. Ooh, I get an attack. Let's see. What am I going to do? I'm going to go remove positive effects. Yeah, let's remove positive effects. Just that stamina regen. Alright, no rest for the wicked. Alright, that's cool. Alright, I get an attack in. Man, I hope I survive this. Oh my gosh. Just the fact that I get OTK is really nice. It's really nice. Alright, we're going to go with the Hostility for that double damage in case I get another attack. I want to see my damage output. Endless Endurance, of course I died. Come back to life. Alright, Wisdom of DK, got stunned unfortunately. Endurance again. And Chance of the Swamp. Alright, ooh, I should have kept my Revival skill. Who would have thought I would have needed it? I don't think this will protect me, but hey, it might protect me. Let's go Blessing. And let's see if I have a chance to res. Recharge, Wisdom of DK, nope, no res. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Okay, cool. I am going to get to res. So I'll turn transfer to myself. Oh, I got hit with CDA. Alright, nope. Didn't get a chance to res. But we saw the damage output on Moochy. Very, very nice. Awesome. I like that a lot. Alright, now let's make some teams that can actually win. So here, let's refresh. Let's see what's available out there. Any other Daedalus bases? Let's see what else is out there. Ooh, there's Daedalus. Ooh, it's a 120 though, but... Alright, we'll take them on. And the one thing I do want to showcase, let's see, how do... Actually, this will be fine. I'm going to set up the double damage skill, and then I'll AoE, and we'll see... Well, I can't win, so we'll see how this battle plays out. So we'll tag the 120 Daedalus, 130 on Dana, and the Siamese that activates cooldowns. So Siamese goes first. Again, the main thing with Moochy is is making sure you don't get denied, and Siamese can easily deny. So got hit with on Dana. Alright, because I have a churn transferring monster, well, let's just test it out everything. So 51, this is a 130, a 130, and a 120. So Slime deals 51 against a 130. Snack, I'm amazed at the damage output of this skill. It can kill Siamese. Snack kills Siamese, like, instantly. Wow. I'm Feeding Frenzy, 77, and Hostility. So, we're just going to set up the double damage and attack Daedalus. So, cool thing here being, if you do battle a monster and you have a churn transfer, like I have Ragnarök and I can easily churn transfer, the AoE skill is probably going to do, like, massive damage. Watch, no more failures. And Slime, look at that. Now 102, 154, 103. Very nice. Snack still kills everyone. Frenzy does pretty severe damage. We're going to go with Slime. This also applies poison and physical weakness, which sets up for my physical-based attack. So let's see. Mask, draining all my stamina. One big issue with this monster is you are going to have teammates that can recover his stamina because he himself has no way to recover stamina. There's no relics. Yeah, Oblation Trap, Essences. Well, no, you have Yamada's Essence, but again, you really want Revival Essence on this monster. War Recharge, Reconstruction, what is that, Spectacle, and Show Must Go On. Let's see, if I got my cooldowns activated or something, I am pretty much, can't do much unless you're running 0 cooldown skill. So again, 3 churn, okay, look at the cooldowns, 2, 3, 3, 3. So always make sure, if you're battling a monster that can activate cooldowns, have a low cooldown skill, have maybe your 0 cooldown skills. Even Leech might come in handy in this situation. Because otherwise, look at that, if you're susceptible to cooldowns, there's really nothing you can do. Alright, what should I do? Death Door for fun, bye-bye Daedalus, and then we will exit out because there's no reason to continue this battle. Although I guess I could res, but if I had a chance to. Alright, cool. So, again, the way Moochy works, he's a singular attacker. So how effective is that? Again, I think the meta prioritizes Nightingale. It prioritizes Nord. It prioritizes the extra churners. So as cool as it is, and the life stealing is as cool as that is, again, it's hard to really say how effective it's going to be. So let's see. Let's just test out some of the other skills. Well, I mean, they're not really that worth testing, I would say. And we'll test them out in Adventure Map. Because I am curious about them. So I guess I got to swap them out right now. So let's see, Mythic. And let's do the... Because I'm pretty sure it'll stack. I am pretty convinced it'll stack. So damage boost, double life. And what else do I want to try out? Physical weakness. Nah, I don't think I need to do that. Alright, because I have the other physical weakness skill. Let's take them out into the adventure map. And let's see. Fight. Change team. Let's cancel them. And you as well. Let's put, for fun, we will do... where is he? Dark. And we will do... Who? Zorky can give him a buff. So we can showcase that. Some team speed. Nah, that's... Maybe Demise or someone just to turn transfer and do more buffs. Just to see some potential damage output. Alright, let's do this team. And Zorky goes first. So we're going to do some different things. But let's start the game off with the... Rubber Pencil damage boost. Oh, actually, we can see it right now. So damage boost. And let's see. Damage protection, damage boost for 2 turns, and damage increase. So yeah, so you can do the 50 from his trait, and then a damage boost on top of that. So yeah, that's good to know. That's really good to know. You can see the damage output of all the different skills here. We'll just do Slime to kill the allies. Strength from Beyond. Let's go ahead and just do Strength from Beyond. So now you have the damage boost. Now you have the other damage boost. Double damage, damage boost, and your trait. So now these attacks... Oh my gosh. Oh, he has physical weakness. I'm like, how's that killing him? So yeah, look at that. Feeding Frenzy, 154. So if you do Snack... that was crazy. That was super powerful. Did that do 2 attacks? Wait, what the heck? Here, let's battle that again. Alright, we also got to try the triple damage skill. So yeah, we'll do that as well. Here, we'll do Rubber Pencil, and then we'll times 1. So Snack deals very physical damage. Alright, let's attack. 121, 132. Oh, so it attacks twice, one being stronger than the other. Okay, that's interesting. We are gonna just do Light Within. What is it? The damage boost as well. Alright, we are going to do Through the Fire, Disappearing Coin. Oh wait, I'm not running the triple damage skill. So we'll just do Disappearing Coin. Alright, and then let's speed this up a little bit. Got stunned. Aw, man. Oh, well, at least I got my ult. So applies 3-turn death countdown, remove stamina. Alright, there you have it. Stamina drain and everything. I will turn transfer double damage. And we'll go Slime again. And then we'll go Rubber Pencil. And yeah, this is just for fun. Snack again. Bam, bam. Okay, cool. So we know it's like a double attack, essentially. And so yeah, okay, let's do one more attack, and then I'll climb trophies, and I'll showcase him at 150 on a separate video. Again, you guys let me know if it's worth it or not, because of what I will say, once he's level 150 and I'm battling 150 monsters, it's still kind of the same thing. Like, how usable is he? I don't think it changes that much. What does he get at rank 3? Immunity to possession, so I could just battle some bases that rely on possession, but I think right now there isn't that many mythic monsters that rely on possession, or the bases don't rely on that. There's another data list, so I always like showcasing the damage output versus data list, so let's do that. Let's see, do I need to bring... Maybe I don't need to bring you. Maybe another resurrection monster, maybe a worm lad. Yeah, we'll go with the worm lad, and we'll try this. Alright, I just love the damage output on data list, since data list is going to be a common monster you're going to be running into. So let's click fight, and let's see. So Omega, ooh, damage increase, that's scary. Alright, 77 times 3, 200, 200, oh, above 200. Snack, why is this so powerful? My goodness. Dang, 170 damage. Alright, Feeding Frenzy, how big? Alright, well, we're gonna do... I'm gonna hope I don't get killed. No, I'll probably get killed. 130. I'll revive, though. So, let's just go Slime right off the bat. Gosh, and then that physical weakness just setting up for my worm attack. Merciless Cyclone, dead. Revives, though, I don't care. Alright, let's block positives. So positives are gone. Ooh, I want to attack Brutalizer with that damage mirror. I want to see what triggers first. If I take damage first or if I reflect damage first. So Reconstruction, double healing. Alright, that's cool with me. We are going to do... Ooh, I hope he doesn't... No, he can't kill me. No more failures. So if anything, he can Dark Paradox again. The Anticipation monster right now for Mythic's not that big of a deal. Alright, so I could... Oh, wow. I kill him. Why do I kill him? Why am I that strong? Can I not be so strong? Alright, so yeah, I'm curious to see... Ooh, wait. Oh, it's not every chance I get to double damage and max life. Nah, we don't need to do that. Okay, I want to showcase how the skill mirror works with the life healing. So we're going to do Feeding Frenzy against Brutalizer. So I attack him. and then I reflect. Okay, so I lost health. Okay, so so it doesn't work out where I heal first, so that's unfortunate. We'll recharge. All right, he can OTK. The master, I can't resurrect right now. I'll resurrect next turn. All right, undead ritual. Come back with the double damage. That's always frightening, right, guys? Come back with the double damage. I will say also with the current resurrection mythic monster that got released with Lonrad, you revive immediate extra turn, and it's a great thing that you have healing skills, so then you can heal. Can you imagine you just resurrect and then boom, snack, and you're good to go? That's awesome. So we're gonna do snack, kill brutalizer. I get that heal, so 36. Look, I'm back to full life. Isn't that awesome? What? Or maybe I was already at full life. Let's restore, and then also with, let's say you partner up Moochy and Miseris, you resurrect with evasion, and then you can use your snack skill and just recover a bunch of your life. So yeah, it's awesome. Here, we'll go Slime, AoE skill. Physical weakness, Omega. And then, let's see, Daedalus, Full Fortress, Damage Protection, Merciless Cyclone. Dang, he just gets wrecked though. He gets wrecked if he has no sort of protection. So that is his downfall. And again, the stamina is also being a major downfall, I would say. Major downfall. Let's go with Revive Wormlad. And then, again, here's another good example. Resurrect with 1% HP, 700. And then just being able to lifesteal is great. So again, snack, boom, brutalizer's dead. Let's do it. Snack. Oh, whoops. Didn't even see that he had that. We'll go Despicable. Merciless Cyclone. Yeah, so, I mean, no point in continuing this. So let's exit out. Okay, perfect. So, what do you guys think about Moochy? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I like the monster a lot. I like the mechanics of lifesteal. I just don't think in a world where we have extra turner attackers and you have to decide, like, do I want an attacker that can lifesteal, or do I want an attacker that can attack extra turns and dominate the game? It's pretty easy how it goes. So I like the monster design, I like the monster concept, I just don't know how effective it is in the current meta. But with that being said, this has been an exclusive first look at Moochy, and again, I will climb some trophies and I will showcase him at his full potential at rank 5 once we have that immunity to possession, which doesn't really change much, I think. But you guys let me know if you like this, or if I should just make one video at rank 5 and try to showcase the different levels. Any thoughts, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys very much, and remember to subscribe.